know you've been thinking about investing and you've been like making analysis, and you've probably hit that your friend up and said, "Oh, I'd love to learn how to invest." You've seen one guy online who's made thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, and you've been like, "I really need to get passive income even while you're working." Or you're just a total beginner at making money, or you want to build your finances. Okay, this video is the right video for you. If you've not heard anything about stocks before or ETFs, you can come listen and learn from this video. As you watch this video, you can take your pen and your paper, begin to write down the things that you're going to learn. Today, I'm going to be teaching you something so interesting that you would get all the knowledge you need to start investing in stocks from Nigeria. Today I'm going to be talking about US stocks. I'm also going to be talking about Nigerian stocks, how to invest in their ETFs, and I'm going to also be showing you some applications that you can use in doing this. I want you to take your time and stay through this lecture because it's going to be packed with value. Thank you for coming to this channel, and we hope to serve you and give you more and more value as time goes. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get into the video. Thank you. All right, so one of the things that you want to take note about stocks is that stocks is a very profitable investment to do when you do your analysis properly, and it can give you a lot of potential upside for passive income and compound interest. I'm going to be explaining all of this along our course outline, our lessons. Today I'm just going to take you from beginner level how to invest in ETFs. So here in TradingView, which is the app we're using to do our data analytics on this stocks, TradingView is a free application. They have a pro plan, right? This video has not been sponsored by TradingView. That's what I use, right? And they give you very good data, and you can access it through your website or through their app. They have stocks, crypto, futures, forex, bonds, ETFs, economy. So this is the Explore tab. I'm using the app, right? So if you click on ETFs, you'll see different things on ETFs, right? What is actually ETFs? So ETFs is called exchange traded funds. All right, it's a fund that is traded and managed by an institution, right? So, and it's usually a collection of stocks. So instead of investing in multiple companies, you can invest in one stock that invests in many companies. That is how ETFs work, right? So when you click on any ETF, you see a lot of things here, net investment income and all of that. When you can read this detail, I'm going to be explaining some of this detail. Now, there's no need to worry about some of these details because I'm going to be explaining it in our upcoming lesson. So we're going to be talking about stocks, actually, ETFs and investing in ETFs for today. So ETFs, like I said, is an aggregation of stocks. It's a collection of different stocks, like a pie, right? Different sections. Then, a collection of different stocks. And the good thing is that an ETF, how it works usually is that, let's assume that it's a collection of 500 stocks, like the S&P 500, okay? What happens is that after a while, right, if any of the companies in that S&P 500 is not meeting a benchmark, we'll push it out and add another company. So usually an aggregation of the best, performing companies. So this is how a lot of people invest, their money. I'm going to be teaching you some other kinds of investment that you could do, especially if you're living out of Nigeria. But right now, this video is focused on people who want to invest from Nigeria into stocks. All right, and I'm going to be taking on US ETFs and Nigerian ETFs. All right, so when you click your trade button, okay, you would see this pop up, and all you just want to do is to cancel this pop up here, right? So, and you can then expand your screen. So when you see that when you get to see that, you see the chart is open. So let's just take it on. So first of all, is if you see this chart, this is called all right. So if you look at the screen here, you'll find out that this has different kinds of colors, green and red. You might not understand what these are. These are called candles, and this is also a screen I'm going to be explaining. I've done a video explaining some of these things in a previous video I did on crypto. You can also check the same platform. The only thing is we are not so concerned about this. All we just want to know is how can we invest in this stock. So there are applications for doing this, and I'm going to be showing you some of those applications. But then you want to start from fundamental analysis, because we have two kinds of analysis. We have fundamental analysis and we have technical analysis. Analyzing some of these charts here, is technical analysis. I'm going to be doing some videos on that too. But for now, we're going to be sticking with fundamental analysis. So we want to read about the Vanguard ETF. So if we go to the Vanguard ETF, read about it, we come to news, you click on news, you can see some news on it. You want to read and find out what's interesting happening around it. So let's say this is something and it's, gives you like data, you begin to look at it. If it looks good, then you decide to buy. If not, you want to wait. If there's good news, stocks are usually moved by news. So if you can read this section properly,